first trip ever to a road course.
Send me on a bike, huh?
What we're going to be seeing here in this last practice session, some of the cars have decided not to come out as they feel they've had enough practice here today, don't want to chance any damage to the car or engine. Unfortunately, we have had an engine go away on one car that we're really looking forward to. Shane Miles, coming out of retirement to run with us here this weekend, did have some motor problems. We're not sure. We'll try to find out for you if they're going to be. Ran over Wiggle Wobble by the 0 Brett Harris out of East Wenatchee, Washington. As he now goes through turn at number 10 onto the front stretch. Drivers tell me that they're hitting speeds of about 185 miles an hour on this straightaway here today. Absolutely gorgeous day, perfect condition.
Yeah, 10 of us are here.
What did you say?
10 of us are here.
Where everybody's been getting in trouble, needless to say, is in the back area of this racetrack through all the twisty bits. Through turn 4 and 5, when they go down the hill, here comes Amanda McDonald. And this is another lady that's trying to get as much seat time as she can. The former NASCAR Tour champion getting up ready to come on the racetrack. Second and fourth. Now heading out on the racetrack. Also first time for him on a road course. He has 2 wins this year on circle tracks in our series. Mike Lofton out of Moxie, Washington, and that's number 37. First time out this year. Started his career in late model racing over at Evergreen Speedway, Joe McNeil.
Slipping.
This car, if you followed the tour for many years, you saw it with a different driver. Wilbur Bruce drove this car, but a couple of years ago, this driver purchased this car. The only time we saw him, have seen him this year, is right here at the road course, as he does have some road course experience. That's Ken Cleveland.
Her name is Spy.
In that number 8.
You're just embarrassed because you don't know the kind of power we do.
Oh, very. All right, next time the car breaks, you can fix it, smart ass.
Well, this next driver coming out, boy, he has the bit his team. He finished second last year, and as to him, that is not where he wanted to finish. He felt he had the car to beat Gary Lewis, and so he was out in the last practice.
You guys aren't the rowdy crowd,
This afternoon, we have come up with the qualifying method. We will put 5 cars out on the track, 5 or 6, depending upon our final number. And 5 green flag laps. After of their 5 laps will be their qualifying attempt. And that's how they'll fall in for tomorrow's 40 lap NOS Energy Drink Road Course Challenge.
Wait, I see a belly.
The 30 laps of racing, then we will take a 10-minute break, allowed to make some changes to the car. They cannot change tires. If they do have a flat tire, they will have to put on a used tire. So that makes the field equal, keeps the cost down. So this young gentleman right here haven't had a whole lot of chance to watch him. We watched him in the mini cup cars on the road course. Also coming out, gentlemen out of Seattle, Washington. You go to the Mariner games or the Seahawk games and park in the garage. Well, his company that he owns, he and his dad, actually run that garage, ITM, International Parking Management. And we see Brent Harris bringing his car onto pit road. They lost the practice time in that first session, had a wheel rub, and had to do some adjustments to the fender to prevent that rub from cutting down the tire. We'll get you times here shortly on this session. Brent Harris actually ended up the quickest at this point at 1:20. We'll keep an eye on the 31, Jason Frazier. Now he does go to the top, and he's got a complete lap at a 1:25.2 for Jason Frazier. He had a 1:24 then. And then moved on up to NASCAR racing for a few years. Has sat out for a few years, but then has been running full time with us this year. His claim to fame this year at Spokane County Raceway. He ended up on his roof, and but was back for the next race. No worse for wear. As we watch the 31 racers. Exit off of turn number 9, heads to turn number 10. And his time still sits at a 1:25. Now this number 91 car, if you've been here for the last session, you did not see it. They had to actually make a trip off track to pick up parts. And they just got that nose back and got it back together. He's another one of those that's running. And he's Alan Krebs out of Albany, Oregon. The driver, very familiar with, is Jody Tanner, Joey's dad. Jody NASCAR racer, and
that guy's kid is on the car here too.
Bobbling, he again is one that doesn't have much road course experience. We're primarily a circle track series. We had left these cars in a circle track. So no major changes were allowed to these cars. We again want to keep the cost down, and that's why we've got such a great car count here this weekend. We do have the best of the Northwest. Right now, he's coming off a win just a week ago at an ARCA West race up at Sunset Speedway in Vernon, British Columbia.
The rim will be put out here. How much flex?